Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another Jasmy video. All right. So, hey, I want to say something up front real quick. I am making this before the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. The FOMC meeting, or at least their minutes, are going to be produced at 2:30 Eastern time. I'm making this at 11 o'clock Eastern time because I am going out of town tomorrow or today. If you're watching this on Thursday, March 23rd. It took me a second to look up the date there. And so I have an idea of what's going to happen with Bitcoin, at least after the Fed meeting. I am expecting the Fed to raise rates by 25 basis points, which means that they are going to also have to inject a lot more liquidity into the market, into the economy, in order to save all those banks that are failing. It makes no sense at all. But, they want to maintain, they want to posture themselves as fighting against inflation. And they can do that while through the back door slipping in billions and billions of dollars. So you do you, Federal Reserve. It's nonsense. But, okay, Bitcoin, I believe, is going to go up. It's going to continue with this bear market rally. And so what does that mean for Jasmy? Is Jasmy going to pump? Well, I mean, here's the thing with Jasmy. It peaked here on February 7th of 2023. If you look at Bitcoin on the same day, February 7th, Bitcoin's price was around $23,000. Bitcoin, as of the day that I'm making this video, at the time that I'm making this video, is $28,700. So Bitcoin is up about 20%. And Jasmy, from that day until now, is down, what is that? About 40%, but somewhere between 35 and 40%. I just did the calculations in my head real quick. So Bitcoin's dominance is aggressively rising. It is continuing to rise. And so I'm not quite sure that we can, when we see Bitcoin go to these new levels, these new highs, that we can expect the same thing for Jasmy. Jasmy is outside of the top 100 in market cap. It is a very small cryptocurrency in market cap in comparison to Bitcoin. But, one thing that could have me short-term bullish over the next week is just looking at the Jasmy Bitcoin chart. We are at almost an all-time low right here. This is my only, I want to be clear, this is the only thing that I'm hopeful about short-term with Jasmy. I think that we are going to put in new lows, but this could potentially lead to a bounce in Jasmy over the short term. If we see any kind of bounce, I would be looking right about here, 5.59 cents, 5/10 of a cent, 0.59. I'm doing terribly right now with doing that in my head, but 5.5 tenths of a cent, forgive me. That's about what I would expect to be the top short term for Jasmy. I am still expecting it eventually to get down here. Perhaps we could get to the golden pocket. I would expect a hard rejection at 0.62 cents, Again, 0.62 cents. I would expect a hard rejection at the bottom of the golden pocket. I do believe still that we are getting down to about 4 cents. I said that last week. I'm going to say it again this week. Even if Bitcoin goes up to my bear market rally target of $42,000, I would expect us eventually to get down to 4 cents. So am I bullish short term? I guess you could say we are right at this level here, right there. Let me expand the chart. Well, all right. When I first looked at this chart today, we were right there. I would say, it's a good opportunity to long for a quick scalp right about there. Looking at the stochastic, we're right in the middle, MACD right in the middle. That's not going to give us any indicators. Volume is still, it's decent. It's lower in comparison to, this run up here. But I was pleasantly surprised looking at the volume in comparison to the market cap. The volume is matching the market cap almost 1-to-1. That's not normal. That's not even close to normal. Usually it's under 10%. So that has me even more excited for Jasmy over the long run. It's just, you got to be patient. Jasmy is not following Bitcoin in this rally, and I'm not surprised. Look at the 2019 bear market rally when Bitcoin did almost a 5x from its bear market bottom to the peak of that rally. A lot of altcoins flatlined, and for the most part, I think that's going to be the case for Jasmy. So don't look at Bitcoin. I'm going to warn you now, don't look at Bitcoin and see it go to new heights, which I think it will, given again all the liquidity that's entering the market, and think that Jasmy is going to follow suit. Jasmy will have its day, but not yet, not yet. More time to accumulate. Oh man, another thing that has me super excited about Jasmy. Looking at that volume, it's fantastic. So be patient. You will be handsomely rewarded eventually, but it's going to be a while. That is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next week in my Thursday Jasmy update. Peace.